everyone, it's me again, and this is week 2. Before I start, I want to thank everyone deeply from the bottom of my heart for all your comments, for all your support, for all your love, and especially for all your feedback. This is my second week. I am definitely feeling a lot more confident, and well, let's start. Today we're going to talk about the movie of the week, the city of the week, the artist of the week, and the dish of the week. Okay, just let's start talking about the movie. So the name of the movie is Cake Eaters, and the logo of the movie, or like not the logo, the slogan of the movie was life is as sweet as you make it. Now, when I finished watching the movie, I still hadn't gotten why they had chosen such title, but I still love the movie. Now, to be honest, I have a confession to make. I grabbed this movie because on the cover of the case, there was the face of Kristen Stewart, which you might remember as the Bella in the movies of Twilight. And well, I was curious because the movie said like a 4-time award movie or something, award nominated or whatnot, and Kristen Stewart on the cover of the case. So I was like, Cake Eaters, awards, Kristen Stewart, why not? So I watched the movie and I was pleasantly surprised. The movie is great. The movie is about, like two families living in a little town, and you know how like some secrets are uncovered when one of the kids of one of the families comes back from New York. So anyway, like the main thing is that Kristen Stewart, who is kind of like starring the movie, like he has like the main role, she suffers from one illness called Frederick-Tans ataxia, which is kind of an illness that affects your nervous system, and for that reason in the movie she cannot walk very well, she cannot talk properly, and she looks a little bit like weird, but she did a great job portraying this young girl suffering from this kind of ataxia. So the rest of the cast is not like well known. I couldn't really recognize like all the actors, but overall the story is great and she did a great job. This movie came out in 2007, Cake Eaters. They got 4 awards, including the People's Award, but for some reason it didn't get a lot of promotion, and I am surprised because it's a really, really great movie. So you should go to Blockbuster and rent it or get it or watch it on internet or something. It's a great movie. You're going to enjoy it, and well, that's it for the movies. Okay, so let's keep talking. The city of the week. The city of the week is by a Canadian artist whose name is Chantal Kreviazuk. This woman was born in Winnipeg, and she has like a lot of cities under her belt, and like she has written and produced songs for some big names, all American artists, and she has written songs for soundtracks of TV shows such as Smallville, Gossip Girl. She has written songs for movies, but for some reason, and even though she has been in the game for about 13 years, like a lot of people know nothing about her. So remember her name, Chantal Kreviazuk, Canadian artist. She's a great songwriter, and she knows how to play the piano, she knows how to play the guitar, and she's extremely talented, but she's still under the radar. So you should totally get her new CDs. The name of the CD is Plain Jane, and I totally recommend you listen to the song Today, Ordinary People, and the first single that is called Invincible. Those are like, I'm gonna tell you the truth, these are pop songs and they are ballads. They are slow, but she's really talented, so I really think you will like the songs. So I recommend you download them as soon as possible. So Chantal Kreviazuk, Canadian singer, songwriter, composer, producer, and download Today, Ordinary People, and Invincible. Okay, so let's keep talking. So the music group of the week is called Dragonet, and I will tell you something, they are Canadian too. So yes, I love Canadian music, and I think we should put Canadian music out there, and I don't want Canadian artists to be under the radar anymore, because we have lots of talented people in here. Okay, so these people who formed this band called Dragonet were born in Toronto, but for some reason relocated to the United Kingdom and currently live in London. So they have only 3 CDs. The first CD was not like, like released in an official way. So a lot of people claim that there are only 2 CDs. So the first CD was called Galore, and I totally loved it. But they have released a new one that is called Fix Him to Thrill, and it's amazing. Okay, so this genre is not pop strictly. The genre that they deal with is called electro pop, and I totally think the CD is amazing. I think you should listen to the first single that is called Fix Him to Thrill, and also to the song Pick Up the Phone. Pick Up the Phone is amazing. It's like really catchy. Once you listen to it, you want to sing along all day. I love the video too. It's kind of like vintage, and I love the style of the singer. Like, this woman is amazing. I love her hair, I love her style, I love the way she sings, and I love the band. And I should mention too that the guys in the band, like the drummer and the guitar player, they are like super handsome. You girls watch the videos. So Dragonet, there we go. So we have movie of the week, CD of the week, group of the week. I'm getting tired. So the last thing we're going to talk about is the dish of the week. Now this is not a dish per se. This is mostly like, how would I call it? It's mostly like jam. In Japanese they call it anko or something like that. So it's like a paste made of red beans, and apparently it's like red beans that are like boiled and mashed and mixed with like sugar. So it pretty much looks like jam or something, or like marmalade or whatnot. So it's actually really delicious. I hadn't tried it, and when my friend Chie, aka Mandy, told me about this red bean paste, I was like, ew, who eats like red bean paste with like bread? Ew, like ew 3 times. And then I tried it, and I was like, awesome, this is so yummy. So like, you should totally look for it. On the bag, I think you should totally go to like a Japanese like store or like Asian store, and you will find this like red bean paste. And like, people usually eat it like on bread. They spread it on bread and with like butter, I think, and it's really delicious. Or I have heard that they like mix it with yogurt, and I tasted like that on Friday, and it was amazing. So yeah, Anko, I think it's the name. I will like have notes on the side of my video in case I made any mistakes, which I tend to. So well, thanks for listening, and I want to thank my cousin Philippe for all the ideas. He was actually the one who wrote a long page with recommendations, so I really want to thank him, because that's why I feel more confident now. He gave me a lot of tips, and he told me a lot of things I could do to improve like the second video. So I want to thank everyone, and I will see you all next week. Bye.